Hey guys, welcome to Random Fix. In today's video we're going to be reviewing the Veepeak OBD2 Elite, and this thing's pretty cool. I've been using it for the last 3 weeks, and in this video today I'm going to show you guys a couple of things. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to go ahead and plug this in, and then we're going to test out to make sure that it does what it's supposed to do, which is erase the check engine light, and how easy it is to use. And for staying tuned until the end of the video, guys, I'm going to share with you guys my #1 tip that's going to save you a big headache anytime you're looking into purchasing a vehicle. So definitely stay tuned until the end. Let me go ahead and show you guys how to plug this into your vehicle and how easy this could be. Follow along. One other thing about this particular scan tool is that it came with this really cool hard shell carrying case. The updates are included. The wire to connect to your computer is included, so which is really cool because some of the other companies now are charging some extreme money for the updates, and I think I have a device right now that needs an update and it's costing me about $190 a year. So having the updates included definitely works out. Check out the links below. So this connects on most vehicles on the driver's side footwell area, and all you got to do is come down here and you'll notice a connection somewhere from here all the way down to here. In my case, my connector is white right here. Sometimes they're black, purple, and the best part about it is that you could only plug it in one way. Once it plugs in, what will happen is you'll get power on your unit, and before you connect it to the vehicle and figure out what's going on your car or truck and not having to visit the dealer is going to be a big time saver. You want to make sure your ignition system is on and you want the vehicle not to be running, and once you do that, then your OBD2 scan tool right here is connected. So I'm going to show you guys the features of this particular tool now. Alright, so looking at the scanner here, the first mode that we have right here is the OBD2 Diagnostic Checkup. We also have an IM monitor, which stands for Inspection Monitor, and this is really useful for when you're looking to purchase a vehicle, and I'll show you guys that a little bit later. We also have the battery check function. We have the DTC lookup, which stands for Diagnostic Trouble Code Lookup. We have the setup option, and we have the About Me section. So in the setup function here, we're able to change units and languages, and we have quite a big range of languages here, and we can change it from metric to imperial, and then we can look up the DTCs, which is the diagnostic trouble code. So if we wanted to look up a 420 code, which is the catalyst deficiency code, we put that in here and it tells us what that code is. Pretty cool. And then we got the battery check function, which is pretty cool. So it lets you know your battery voltage is at 12.2. And then if we actually scroll down, it lets us know what happens if it's too low, at below 10.8. And then if you scroll up, it lets you know at 12.2 and different parameters what you should start expecting, and gives you some more technical information, which is really great. A lot of times the average consumer doesn't know this. For example, if you get above 14.8, your system's overcharging and you might have a problem with your voltage regulator on your alternator, and that can really damage your system. So pretty great information on here. We have the IM monitors, and down here this is a visual color chart, which is really easy to understand. So on this particular vehicle, we can see that a lot of the systems actually are not ready. For example, the catalyst, right, isn't ready, the EGR isn't ready, the evap system isn't ready, and so this vehicle would not pass smoke tests right now. Then we can go into the actual OBD2 codes. Right now it tells me that the check engine light is on and that I got 2 codes. There's 5 monitors that are not ready, 2 that are ready, and I am able to pull up 46 different lines of information on this vehicle. So I'm going to go ahead and go to live data and just view all live data. And with this, I'm going to go ahead and turn the vehicle on. And I'm able to do now is it tells me like relevant information about the vehicle, like the coolant engine temperature. It tells me the vehicle speed if I was driving, the RPM, and this is very responsive. So right when I give it gas, you can see that the values are definitely increasing here. And I got the intake temperature, and I got OBD2 requirements, how long the vehicle has been running for, how long I've been driving, and the list kind of goes on, which is really great. If you're looking for something specific, this is definitely going to be able to help you out with that. It even has the temperature for the catalyst bank 1, sensor 1. So we got 42 different items, and these are going to be the last two right here, which is going to be the engine oil temperature and the long-term O2 sensor fuel trim. And then we could also select certain items if we don't want to look at everything. We could look at freeze frame data. So if a check engine light occurred, we could look at when did this happen, what were the conditions like. We have certain specialty tests on here, and we have different information we're able to pull up here. For example, I can pull up the VIN number on my vehicle here. So if you're buying a vehicle and the computer had been swapped out, you can definitely tell, because the VIN number is going to be displayed on here for you. So we're going to go back in here, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and erase the check engine light, make sure that this does what it's supposed to do. So I turn the vehicle off, and then I turn the ignition all the way to the run position again. So my check engine light is on, my motor's not running, and on this I'm going to go ahead and go to erase code. It says, are you sure you want to erase the code? I'm going to go ahead and erase the code by hitting yes, and processing has been cleared. Okay, so all the codes have been erased, and now what should happen is when I turn this on, everything should be gone. So check engine light is definitely gone here, and we can see now that we still have a few faults. So if this happens on your vehicle, don't panic, just wait a few seconds. As you can see, because I erased the check engine light, all those other faults went away. Even this lane departure assist right here, if I go ahead and turn the vehicle on and off a few more times, you're going to see that even disappear. So having these little scan tools in your vehicle is really worthwhile, because a simple check engine light can really ruin your driving experience, especially on a long drive where you're not going to be able to use cruise control. Your safety features are all going to be turned off. Now you can see that that system is actually working now, and I'm no longer getting a fault. So this definitely did clear that check engine light on here. And now for staying tuned till the end of the video, guys, I'm going to show you guys my number one trick to when you're buying a vehicle on how you can make sure you're getting a great car. Okay, so if you're purchasing a vehicle, what you always want to do is you want to go ahead and hook up this scan tool to the vehicle, and right where it says IM monitors, click yes, and you want to go to since last cleared, the top one. And if all these symbols here are not green, don't buy that vehicle or have the vehicle inspected, because somebody's erased the check engine light right before you got there, and you're going to get yourself a big and large repair bill if you purchase that vehicle. So you want to make sure every monitor is ready, because you're not going to be able to pass smog. In most cases, if you can't pass smog, you're not going to be able to transfer the vehicle into your name. So this could be very, very costly. So thanks for checking out the video, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, smash on the notification button as well, and I'll have a link to this and any coupon codes that I find out there in the comment below. So definitely check that out. Have a fantastic day, and thanks again.